And guess where I'm at right now, right here? Take a guess. Come on. I mean, there's a sunset, coconut trees, some beach. Well, imagine this as a sand beach. So take a guess where I am. Well, I'm enjoying this beautiful afternoon right here, right now. Well, just as we're waiting for more of you guys coming in to our live stream, just a simple introduction for myself. My name is Elle, and today I'm going to be your friend taking you to visit the third Hainan China International Consumer Products Expo right here in Hainan Province. So stay tuned, and this will be a fantastic view, a fantastic trip to introduce all the things, all the cool products, consumer products, as well as some of the most amazing advanced technologies, flying cars, cultural relics, as well as some of the plants, fruits you haven't heard of before, which you will be discovering here, right here in this China International Consumer Products Expo. And I suppose this is the time for me to get up because, well, it's just so comfortable lying on this chair. I know. Well, after that few minutes of introduction, I think you already can take a guess of where I am. So I am in the Hainan Pavilion, actually, because the expo is held in Hainan. That's why we started here as an introduction of the live stream, just to give you a special feeling of like a general sense of how the place where they host this expo looks like, because this pavilion, this pavilion includes four of the most leading industries that are thriving in Hainan province, and namely there are tropical high efficiency tropical agriculture, tourism, high tech, as well as you will see one last time, okay? Well, that's enough for me sitting right here on the bench. Well, take a if you just bump in, say hello to us, leave your comments. Don't hesitate to leave your comments, and perhaps I'll reply to some of your messages if I get the time to reply to see them. Okay, let's go. Ooh. Any comments? Let's see. So, just got up from that little corner of the sun at the Hainan tropical sand beach. Let's see, what do we have here today? Well, I would say most of so because the Hainan Expo has been held for a consecutive 3 years amid COVID-19, and we do have a great time here exploring all the new and upcoming products right here at the Hainan Expo without going out to elsewhere in the world. It was excellent. And if you haven't heard of Hainan before, well, this is a quick outlook of how Hainan looks like in terms of its industry. One of the best ways to learn about a place is to start from its local industry. So here I am right now on the upfront industry, which is the tourism. Well, as you know, it's the southernmost province of China, the Hainan province, and I think most Chinese people would spend time into a tropical island if they have the time. If they are on a holiday, Hainan is definitely one of the top choices if they are going to a tropical island, because well, without being said, Hainan sits as a bridge connecting China's mainland and some of the Southeast Asian countries, and with that being said, it's lying on the 18-degree latitude. So without further ado, let's just get a quick start of those exhibitions, the products, okay? 你好，您是介绍这个这边的 这个人在哪里呀？这个人在哪里呀？这个。Yeah, northern latitude. I just forgot to mention it. Northern latitude 18 degrees. Let's see, what do we have?
珍珠饰品，然后是世界三大珍珠博物馆之一的一个产品。像这个用的话是一个大颗粒的这个珍珠下件。
它的售价是12万，
没有两件的价格是49万8，
加起来就是接近50万。哦 Wow. First of all, one of the best consumer products that coming up in our eyes is one of the products that's close to, let's see, it's 500 50万 500,000 Chinese yuan, which is equivalent to 80,000 actually. I would say 80,000 US dollars. Well, equivalent. Check it out for me. It's about 500,000 yuan. Well, if you transit to the US currency, well, I would say it's about 70 to 80,000 US dollars per se. Well, look at it. The pearls and the diamonds. 请问一下，这个是本地产的吗？
这个是大溪地的，这是海南的。
这个是海南的，然后这个是大溪地的。Oh, well, two of the most attractive tourist destinations in the world, being one is Hainan province and the other one is Tahiti. Okay. Let's see what are the differences between these two necklaces, because both of them are being really attractive to the tourists who really fancy a tropical holiday. Well, two of them are really good. 这个加起来大概是也是50万左右嘛？
没有，这个的话是14万多。
14万，这个是10万，这个是4万是吧 ？Okay, it's cheaper compared to that one. It's about 150,000 Chinese yuan. So expensive. Well, don't hesitate to leave your comments with us, and if you're asking about the prices or anything that you would like to know in this particular exhibition, in this particular venue, I'll be happy to introduce as your assistant guide. Okay? Hi. 可以给我们介绍一下这个是什么？
我们这个是以沉香为主题的一个沉香沙龙级的香水，因为市面很多都属于就是商业香水。那我们这个的沙龙级别的话，它就是以精油为主，并且放的是我们海南的高级的精油，所以它的味道以及它的留香时间都会特别的悠久。
Well, if you haven't heard of the Hainan tropical rainforest, then here's a little spray of how the Hainan tropical rainforest would smell like. So Hainan tropical rainforest is one of the very first national parks of Hainan tropical rainforest that is established in Hainan years ago in terms of to protect the environment. Let's try a bit, okay? 帮我拿一下，帮我拿点纸巾，谢谢。Okay, right. Here I'm just gonna do. If you can recognize the word agarwood, okay? Agarwood. Well, this is a really strange pronunciation to say. Well, to be honest, but it is one of the wood that's really common to find in Hainan tropical rainforest. Okay, I just saw my friend. Anyway, let's just try a bit. Let's see. Two sprays is enough.
我可以问一下，它这个热带雨林系列，它采用的是什么样的一个精油在里面？就是更多的是以我们那个草本类的一个精油，以及我们沉香作为一个尾调。 来去给它调配的。因为热带雨林更多就呈现整个雨林的环境的生态环境的一个状态，所以是植物是一样的。
Wow, this is really really interesting consumer products that I found so far, because one spray takes you to the rainforest and 2 sprays takes you to Hainan tropical rainforest. Let's see what's the difference. Let me just try to describe. As you know, many endangered species are found in the Hainan tropical rainforest, including, let's see, Hainan gibbon to start with. So I think there are less than 40 of the Hainan gibbons are left in the Hainan tropical rainforest, and Hainan is making the effort to really to committed to protect the endangered species, and as well as to raise awareness. So I think this is a really interesting key product that I found so far in terms of environmental protection, as well as with some note of the local, I would say local remarks, because this is rarely quite rare in China in terms of its geological location. Well, not many places in China has northern latitude of 18 degrees, as well as not many places in China have tropical rainforests. I mean, Yunnan is one of them, and Hainan is definitely a place that's worth exploring. Okay, thank you so much. Well, I just forgot to mention, well, one of the most important notes or the smell with this related to this fragrance is that it's based on the agar wood, which is the raisin, okay, raisin of the wood, and it's really expensive in terms of how it's formed. It takes years and years to really to get that raisin and to make that different products. I mean, fragrance is one of the products that they can be made with it, and other than that, they also have incense, as well as those things that we see here. 这个
传统的沉香线香，
对。So, like I said, it's the incense that made with the agar wood raisin. 这怎么点着是吗？
对，你要点着它，因为沉香是在39度以上，它才会慢慢的发香。
Oh, let's see. I'm really curious about how it expands all its fragrance into the room, and she just told me it needs a brewing temperature of about 39 Celsius degree to really to have this expand into the house. So let's see. 我们可以尝试一下吗？那个打火机。Take a look. Take a look.
他们呐，现场有点难度，现场应该有点香。我现在不一定能拿上那个打火机，因为这都安检。很好，显得好大。对啊。
Well, in that case, that's about it. 谢谢. Thank you. Let's get to our next stop. And just don't forget, please leave your comments about whatever the consumer products that you are interested in this very Hainan pavilion, because we now have the chance to explore the full leading industry in Hainan. Let's see, we just had a look about the highlight of the tourism industry. Let's see, second highlight, coffee. Anyone fancy a cup of coffee? Let's see. 花儿咖啡. If you haven't heard of local made homegrown coffee yet, then this is a very good chance for you to learn about the local brewed coffee that's made in Hainan, grown in Hainan, and sold in Hainan, proudly made in Hainan. Let's see. So if you look at the cover the brand of this coffee. It's Shan. It's actually related to a place. Let's see that one, okay? Look at here. You know, they have a single. This is actually years ago. It was an overseas Chinese farm where they those overseas Chinese, they return from countries like Singapore and Malaysia, and they feel like they want to, you know, continue their lifestyle. They want to pick up the habit of drinking coffee. That's why they grow that Xinglong coffee, right? So now it is a landmark product about that integrates culture as well as history, which is quite fascinating. As we talk through the history background of it, let's just get a taste of it. 你好，可以再给我们介绍一下这个兴隆咖啡吗？就是作为一个地标性的这种咖啡。
好，这是我们公司此次第3届交博会带来的这个兴隆咖啡粉，是我们热科院的一个品牌企业。目前呢，我们已经拥有我国自主知识产权的这个罗布斯塔豆8种，参与行业定制21项，然后研发相关的咖啡产品也有12种，然后获得国家科技技术奖。然后
请问一下，它这个咖啡豆是罗伯斯塔豆是吧？
罗布斯塔
Robusta。然后它是一个结合的，就是混的一个品种。
它不是混的，然后海南的话还是就是主要以罗豆，它简称叫罗豆。
罗布斯塔豆简称罗豆，
对，
他们是进口引进的这种。
对，我们自己本地的品种，我们是我国的自主知识产权品种。
罗布斯塔。
对，它可以做成这种咖啡粉热水冲泡的形式，也可以做成这种冻干冷萃的形式，0到100度均衡冲调。
那它海南是什么样的一个气候条件是适于它生长？
是的，像云南豆它就会就是没有那么苦，而海南的豆呢是大产区的豆，比较香浓的春豆这一块。
我能够简单的尝一尝吗？
可以。
谢谢。While she's taking the coffee for us, let me just get a quick introduction about what she just said. So, the coffee bean they use is Robusta, which I think I just told you. And this type of coffee bean, I think if you've heard of the coffee bean that's made in China, most of them are indeed from Hainan province. Hainan also has their own kind of coffee bean variety, which is Robusta coffee bean, and which is the one kind that I'm about to introduce. Let me just get a quick sip of the coffee. 所以这个是咖啡粉是吧？
冻干技术速溶的，它的一种冻干技术冷。
Frozen coffee powder, if I translate it correctly. Right. 所以它就是你出粉的时候就直接就冻干了是吗？
对，它在一个低温萃取，保存了它最原始的这个咖啡。
大概温度是多少
？20度以下。
零下20度以下是吧？ So that's so how this bean, the very jar that I'm looking at right now is actually the finished product of the coffee powder. It is processed during the last process of the coffee powder making, which is to take it into below 0 temperatures. Okay, so if you take it into the room temperature below 20 degrees Celsius, then you'll get such product like this. 好，非常有趣啊！咱们能品尝一下吗？
没有。
Sorry, I just get overexcited about the thing. It's below 20 Celsius degrees. And I think they are trying really, really hard to get me one sip of this coffee. Thank you, 谢谢。
0到100度都可以冲泡的。
0到100度都可以。Well, they got a room temperature bottle of water, and I think they're going to take some of the frozen coffee powder for me and mix it up. Well, like I said, it's not the flavor that really interests me. It's something about the historical background as well as the history related to the coffee beans that make me fascinating. Okay, about this. So Xinglong coffee has been there for about a century. That's exactly the time of the overseas Chinese return to China, return to Hainan.
如果喜欢就是不同口味，可以做成这种生椰的，加椰奶或者加鲜奶。
Now this is really so what she just said is that the flavor is different from Yunnan province, which is it's less bitter. 就是更不会那么苦，是吧？
它是意式口感，会偏酸一点点，正常口感的咖啡。
正常口味就是偏酸一点的。Okay, sour. Let's see. Cheers. Well, it's afternoon, 谢谢. It's afternoon. It's time to get your fix of coffee. Can I look at the comments? Quality product, worth it. Well, it's definitely worth a try if you're here. 你好 Charlie. Let's see. 这个是什么呢？咱们主打的产品是什么？
是针叶樱桃冻干粉。
针叶樱桃冻干粉是海南产的吗？Wow, so what I'm looking at right now is if you are a healthy fan, then it is definitely the right consumer product that you want to look at. This is the cherry freeze-dried powder. 它这个是怎么使用的？食用吗？是泡水？
它是那种片剂的。
片剂的，是糖果是吧？
它的主要功能是含有维生素的维生素 C。
维生素 C 是吧？
它的
Yes, of course. Rich in vitamin C.
维 C 含量是，
我可以尝一个吗？
维 C 含量是那个普通樱桃的177倍，柠檬的80倍。这是天然维 C 哦，天然维 C 你吃多是没有关系的。
哦，
合成维 C。
好，来。
合成维 C 你吃多会有结石嘛？天然维 C 就很好。吃多了它会自个会排出来呀。而且人体每天是要补充维生素 C 的。维 C 是提高抵抗力。
I see. There's no artificial vitamin C actually in the tablet. So what they do use is just cherry. I think it's just freeze-dried cherry powder. Well, it's pressed candy and it tastes good. Thank you. Again, this is made in Hainan, grown in Hainan, and sold in Hainan. 咱们这个产品有在其他地方售卖，除了海南。
4号馆有。
哦，不是，我是说在全国。
在那个淘宝店还有小程序啊。
Oh, that's good. Well, we just look at the freeze-pressed cherry powder, and it's actually related to one of the industry that Hainan is proud of, which is the tropical high-efficiency agriculture. Let's look at those fruits. Let's look at those tropical fruits that you could only find in Southeast Asian countries, and especially in South China's Hainan province. Let's see, 红毛丹. Wow, I really don't know the English translation of that, but I think you can find it. If you've ever been to Thailand, then this is that. I believe you have seen lychee in American accent in your home country, and this one really looks like lychee and tastes like lychee. 我可以尝一个吗？谢谢。Wow, look at it. 您帮我拨一下啊，再看。Let's see how he get his hand on this thing. 红毛丹 Wow, juicy. It looks so juicy. Thank you, 谢谢. Let's get a try. It's definitely the shell is bigger than lychee. Sorry, it takes some time for me to digest. So take a look, guys. So I bet most of the fruit varieties that you were just looking at look quite different to what you would eat normally. But those are the specialties Hainan grow because they are tropical fruits. Come on, get a closer look. There's one thing I need to introduce. There's one thing. Don't go. Okay. So with that fruit as introduction, I would like to add that Hainan is also pretty good at, well, like I just introduced, pretty good at the tropical agriculture. And if you know about the China Southern breeding base, then you would have known Hainan is dubbed as China's breeding paradise in China. Especially it's dubbed. It's named actually after the hybrid rice. It's Yellow. So, given the temperature, the climate, and everything, it combined the conditions that we have in Hainan, it's really easy to accelerate the breeding cycle of those breeds. It's actually more than 70% of the new varieties from the over 52,000 varieties that's bred after after China's founding, 1969. That's how many. That's the value and the importance of Hainan provides as a breeding base. Okay, China's southern breeding base in China. And actually, there's one thing. Come closer to me. Oh my goodness. Anyway, well, if we take a closer look at this island, this is a tropical island, and it's an ecological island as well. So it really has the awareness to. It's the first province actually in China to introduce the ban of fueled vehicles in 2030, which is about 7 years later. And that's really a bold move in China right now because, well, first of all, you have to ban the sales of fueled vehicles in just about 7 years. And what's come with that is, the zero carbon mission is the use of less plastic materials. Let's get a look. So I think those plastics that we are looking at right now is the product they use to make the plastic bags. 你好，能给我们介绍一下吗？
这些都是我们家生产的这个全生物降解的材料 ，biodegradable raw products, raw material.
So those are the raw materials, as this lady just introduced, the raw materials that they use to make those biodegradable plastic, well, non-plastic bags. So those are biodegradable bags. 那他们的一个整体的工作机制是什么呢？
是生产的工艺。
So the mechanism of how those things are produced and how they are getting back to the nature.
是这样，就是我们这个是中游的原材料，材料生产出来了之后，会通过一些吹磨、加热的工艺变成我们最终的这个袋子，所以这个其实是这些材料的终端的一个体现的形式。
在我刚刚了解到就是它这个袋子是到时候是会通过一段时间的降解变成二氧化碳和水
它的这个降解的前提是它是堆肥降解，这个堆肥降解说它在土壤里面，然后利用土壤里的这些微生物，其实就是微生物把这些原材料给侵蚀掉，把它分解把它吃掉，然后最后会变成二氧化碳和水。
Okay, I see. What's great about this biodegradable non-plastic bags is that once it's deposited onto the ground, the microorganisms will eat them alive. Okay, so they will eat them up and they will be released again back to the nature in the form of carbon dioxide as well as water.
它的降解周期大概会在就是完全降解掉的话，会1-2年的时间。
Wow，
半年的时间，180天它就可以开始降解，就是它的这个就会完全变化。
这个是半年的一个样子吗？
这个是我们一个7天降解的一个材料做成的产品，它是用于装厨余垃圾。那么厨余垃圾它在这个酶生物的作用底下呢，它在1个月它就会发生一个变化，所以我们这个袋子在1个星期它就已经破了，垃圾就可以出来进行一个处理。不然我们现在用传统的袋子来装这个厨余垃圾的话，会有一个破袋的一个过程。
那它是一定要在水里面才能降解？
水和土壤都可以，
都可以是吧？
但是我们为什么会强调把它放在水里面？因为厨余垃圾里面会有水，
会有污染水。
对，所以呢，它就会在水的作用下，它就袋子破了呀。袋子破了以后，厨余垃圾是
本来是一个完整的袋子，然后你现在放进去了。
对，完整的袋子。所以这个是我上个星期一开始泡的，1个星期之后它就已经降解了。那么装在里面的东西，它们就可以调出来进一步的加工。
是这个袋子是吧？
对，
类似于
这种袋子，就是等于说我们这个材料这个产品是缩短了它的这个降解的周期到7天。那像这种一般我们生活日用的袋子的话，它的降解周期在180天左右。
因为你刚刚说的1年是
1年到2年，它是完全降解掉了，在土壤里面。
180天是开始降解。
对。比如说它掩埋在土壤里面，条件很好的话，1-2年你再去翻开它就没有了。没有自己做过实验。所以它的这个保质期就是半年，它就要开始降解了。开始降解的意思就是它，比如说它可以装东西，它就不能装了呀，它就会破，会很脆。
I see. So let's just get a final touch about this. So this very water, the plastic within the water that you are looking at is what it will look like after 1 week of a degrade in the water, or either water or soil. Oh, thank you so much. 谢谢. And well, it actually will be taking about 180 days, which is about half a year, to get that plastic to totally, decompose back to the soil or the environment. Well, I would say this is the first day, and everything looks so organized, and I could see lots of people coming, especially since this is actually the first Hainan Expo, or the Consumer Products Expo, ever being held after downgrade management of COVID-19, and really, for me, I could really sense the differences between what's the vibe in the past the Expo and the Expo of this year. More people apparently are coming. They apparently have confidence on China's consumer markets, and they are here and looking for something new and interesting. Let's see. So I just forgot to mention that the venue that we are in right now. So this is venue. Let's see. This is hall 7, and hall 6, 7, 8 are all about China's provincial products. Okay, so those things that we are looking at will be a combination of local specialties, cuisines, local fruits, as we just saw, and as well as the local products that they make. Okay, now right now we are in Guangxi Pavilion, which is held by Guangxi Province, and let's see what things we could find here. Well, as I come inside, see this beautiful bluish, greenish color that they use. This is actually quite soothing. Hello， 你好，这个跟我们镜头打招呼吧。Hello everyone. Okay, so she will be my guide now. Less talking from me. 好，可以跟我们介绍一下，带我们整体过一下咱们这个广西馆好不好？
好，可以的哈。要做在山林碧玉斋，礼服多彩的话，是一座重大的桥，也是多民族聚居的一个和谐家园。那本次广西馆它主要是设计了4大展区，有壮美贵品、非遗珍品、汇聚东盟，还有志享生活4大类。那我们首先来到的是壮美贵品的展区。
哦，那这个是一些本土的一些产品吗？就本土公司出品的？
对，是我们本土的一些，比如说有老字号，有贵粉、贵酒、贵茶，还有我们乡村企业类的这些展品在这统一展示的。那在习近平总书记他曾经来到过我们广西视察柳州的螺蛳粉，所以呢，广西的这个螺蛳粉，它的产业是非常非常棒的。
Guys, this is actually one thing that I forgot to mention to you. Rice noodles from Guangxi Province is really, really special. And how special is that? Well, it's like durian. If you ever heard of durian, some people love it and some people hate it. You know, it has this kind of love-hate relationship between consumers and people. So it stings for people, for some who don't really like this kind of smell, but it's actually quite good for people who actually love this kind of spicy and stinky taste of rice noodles. And well, I don't hate it, but as far as I'm concerned, many of my friends who love spicy food would love this kind of a rice noodle from Liuzhou. Well, it's actually another landmark product from Guangxi Province, which is 螺蛳粉. Well, if you are a fan of rice noodles, please remember the name 螺蛳粉, because that's how you will get it in China. Okay. Right, so we have alcohol as well. Liquors, tea, and ceramics. 好，我们继续。
那其实除了我们的这一些上美的贵品之外，还有一些非遗的珍品。那这一次我们的非遗珍品展出的是有5家企业。那比如说北海的背雕、河浦的角雕、桂林的漆器，还有我们白色定漆的绣球。那我们现在可以看一下河浦的这个角雕也是非常的出名的。
你好，我们是河浦角雕，然后我是市级传承人白点清，我给你介绍一下。像我们这个河浦角雕，从新石器时代就有，目前是现在给的一个项目。它主要就是用天然的牛角、羊角，然后手工雕刻而成，然后就做成了一件件这样子，用最天然牛角然后手工雕刻的工艺品。像它最重要的是它是3维立体雕刻的，我们可以看一下，像这个金鱼。它从哪个角度看，它都是立体的结构，它不像平面那么拍板，因为我们是 北海的，所以说我们是靠近海边，有很多海洋元素的作品。
好，我先给大家大概介绍一下这个什么东西啊。Well, it's actually got my attention because if you look at the shape, it certainly doesn't look like the things that you will hear from my mouth. So this is actually made from ox horn. Ox horn, yes, that's really interesting. And they use their techniques. This is one of the cultural heritage, 这是文化那个非遗是吧？
对。
One of the cultural heritage techniques that they've inherited from their ancestors to make such beautiful and sophisticated and beautiful, elegant products, which is quite amazing. 来继续吧。
像这些就是我们和用黑水牛角雕刻出来的海豚，从哪个角度看一下，它都是活灵活现，并且你们可以看一下。
为什么它是黑色的？有染色的？
没有染色，它就是最天然的颜色，就是牛角它是黑色的，我们就直接用黑水牛角做蓝。
Well, Chinese people love to use the ox horn as kind of like medicine purpose because as you can see, those things. If you ever into TCM, right? Yeah. Well, we're just talking about the techniques that they've been using, and that's about it. 谢谢。
好的。
Beautiful. Let's see how many handcraft masters that we will be bumping into today. Now we've already met one, which is the master of doing the stone shape. Let's see what other things we have.
这里展示的就是我们全部非遗珍品的展区了。那继续往前走，就是到了我们的一个乡村振兴的一个产品这些就有我们广西各地的一些他们的特色产品了。可以看到，比如说这是辣椒酱之类的。对。
广西人是不是非常吃辣呀？因为我是江西的，我非常能吃辣。
广西它的那个地域比较特殊，沿海一带会清淡一些，但是就靠西北的这个靠西方的就西部的地方，它是靠接近云南和贵州那一带就比较偏辣。
所以它就是接近。再往里走的话，就可能他们就吃的不是那么辣。
对，就像我们沿海青州、北海，它是靠近广东的这边，那口味就偏清淡一些。
那可以很显然看出来，这些辣椒酱是不是在往里边那些公司研发出来的？
是的，我们有一个地方叫天等的指天椒，它的辣椒是非常辣的。
在哪里呀？
天等是广西的崇左市的一个县城，
偏内陆吗？
对，偏内陆的一个地方然后这些也是除了刚才我们说的一些特产之外，还有我们的酒，桂林的三花酒它有米酒之王的美誉，也是被称为我们米酒中的茅台酒。
米酒是吧？
对，米酒之王。
I've never been to China, and if you haven't tasted any rice wine, then I think it's your chance to get to the Hainan Expo and get yourself exposed into the expo.
因为它是拿玉米拿来做酿造的，所以跟我们普通的那个大米还是不太一样。
拿玉米酿造。
对，玉米酒。
So it's not actually rice wine, it's corn wine. Pretty amazing. Let's see what else we have. 我们还有什么？
那最后的这个展区就是我们的日常生活了。那比较有特色的就是我们武林的这个敞篷车了，非常受欢迎。
武林是广西的。
对，广西的，就是柳州螺蛳粉，就是当时疫情的时候，他们不是说国家需要什么武林特产什么，包括螺蛳粉也是柳州的嘛。所以这个武林的敞篷它还是
它也是电车的是吧？
对，它是电车的纯电车。
Wow, now this province just surprised me again with another consumer product that's really popular in China right now, which is the sales of EV. Well, as you can see now, this is a very mini van that we are looking at right now, and this is really commonly you can find elsewhere in China's streets and different places and maybe alleys and Well, this is quite a cute and mini van, and 那它出行应该非常方便。
对，它出行非常方便，它这个里程是可以达到300的这个里程数，还是挺高的。
300 kilometers for such a mini car, which is a really ideal choice. 非常感谢您的介绍。Well, that's a go. Let's go and find next pavilion. Well, speaking of Guangxi province, there's one thing that we forgot to mention, but I think there's a need to, is that Guangxi province is so close to those ASEAN countries. So, namely those are Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, you name the rest 7. Okay, there are 10 ASEAN countries, and they all have, close economic ties with them, which is in terms of the business trade and many other business cooperation as well. And I actually saw some of the specialties, some of the food products that they brought from ASEAN countries, and well, I intended to show you, but next time, let's save it to the next time. Now, we are on to Shanghai Pavilion in hall number 7. As I just mentioned, hall number 7, 8, and 9 are all for China's provincial consumer products, and we just experienced Hainan as well as Guangxi province. Now let's go to China's mega city, Shanghai. Let's see, what do we have here? I mean, Shanghai, if you ever heard of Shanghai, then it's definitely one of the places if you want to experience a sense of China's modernization, as well as so many up and coming products that's coming up in Shanghai. Let's see. What do we have here? There's a expensive clock. 125,000. What? No worries. Let's just get a free visit. It's okay. Just walk around. Hi, are you here to visit the Hainan Expo?
We are exhibiting.
Oh, you're exhibiting?
Yeah.
Oh, can you just give me a brief introduction about the product?
Yeah, we brought emeralds, especially emeralds. Emeralds from Pakistan.
Yes, I can see that.
This collection, we call it Himalayan collection.
Himalayan collection, and why that?
Because the emerald mine in Pakistan is in Himalaya mountains.
Oh, so the product of the company is actually based in Himalaya.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. And how much is this?
Actually, we bought this. So
high collection, which
yeah, about 200,000 and above.
200,000 and above, which is equivalent to US dollars. How much?
50,000, around 50,000 and above.
Around 50,000 US dollars and above for one necklace.
For one necklace or for one ring.
For one necklace made from the nature, the highest altitude of the nature. Well, that's Himalayan a bargain. What else do you have?
We mainly do the jewelry.
Yeah. Okay, mainly the jewelry. But can you just tell me your feelings of attending the Hainan Expo? I mean, how many times have you been here?
It's my first time.
It's your first time? Wow. Yeah. So what's your feeling? It's actually the first day, right?
Yeah, it's the first day, and we have very good feeling about the market. People like our jewelry. They love our designs. And we have received many VIP clients as well this morning. And even
sold anything yet?
No, not yet. We are here only to exhibit, to tell people about our brand and our jewelry.
And how long has your company established?
Our family, it's a family business. It's a Chaudhary family in Pakistan and India. So our family has
expanded into Shanghai.
Yeah, we already have a boutique in Shanghai. We have a branch in Shenyang, and we are opening in ShanghaiEye as well.
You say as well. Wow, that's a good news for me. So I'm based in Hainan province.
Okay.
Well, yeah, great. Good to know. Thank you so much. And may I ask where's you from?
Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
Do you mind if you could say hello to your Pakistani friends on
Yeah.
TikTok?
Yeah, sure.
Online, and maybe a few sentences and
In Pakistani language?
Pakistani, yes, introduce Hainan Expo and tell them your feelings right now, right here, and say if you recommend how rate it from 1 to 10, how much would you rate it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I believe this expo in Hainan is one of the biggest event in China, and we have brands from all over the world, and it is the right place for consumer goods and companies and brands to display. And I rate it 10 out of 10.
Wow, that's how can you speak in Pakistani language?
Yes, uh, I can say Pak China friendship, like Pak Chin Dosti Zindabad.
Right, bug industry Indaba.
Zindabad, yeah.
Right. Bug industry Indaba.
Yeah, Zindabad. Zindabad.
That's Ellen Ford.
Long live China Pakistan friendship.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's go. Yeah, let's wandering around. Let's see. This is Zhejiang province, one of the most prominent province in China, actually. Let's see. Heilongjiang province. Wow. Some northeastern province in China, one of the coldest places in China. Oh, let's look at this lady here. I saw her painting today, and here we are. 我们来啦，我们可以请她来介绍一下吗？ Hello, once again we meet here. Oh, looks like you've already almost there, right? Almost finished your painting.
Скоро закончу работу. Вот.
Oh, can you say hello in Russian to your Russian friends on TikTok?
Я сама из России, вот, город Красноярск.
Yes, can we get a translation?
И работаю в галерее «Город русских художников».
Please.
То есть мне туда говорить, да?
Oh, I'm just getting translation.
Окей. Я работаю в галерее «Город русских художников», сотрудничаю вот уже давно, с 2018 года. И здесь я представляю эту галерею. Заново? Я сотрудничаю с галереей «Город русских художников», которая еще была в Каргине, теперь они базируются в Хайфе. Вот, сотрудничаю с 2018 года, очень люблю Китай, очень люблю свою галерею. И здесь мы представлены, здесь рекламируем картины русских художников.
Now I pretend that I can understand, but no, actually not a word. Let's see. Okay, anyway, so you're cooperating with a gallery. Now I see. And what are you? Let's see. 你今天打算画什么呢？
Что сегодня собирается рисовать? Ну вот я заканчиваю работу. Ромашки, цветы, ягода, то есть это цветы России. Я думаю, что и в Китае такие есть. Поэтому я пыталась как бы тоже показать Россию через цветы.
So she was drawing Russian flowers. Okay, right, berries, flowers, and good. I see. Russian flowers. I see. Great, good job. Thank you. Now, if you want to speak to your Russian friend, now's a good time. Let's see what's that. Look at this. Look at those people. So many of them. I mean, wow. I didn't expect, actually, the first day. It's not actually a public day, but the first day, for people to come in, it's already packed here in this Heilongjiang province. Wow. Let's see. So what we are looking at right now is the embroidery. It's again national intangible cultural heritage. 您好，能给我们介绍一下这个刺绣？
我们是国家级的非物质文化遗产满族刺绣渤海漠河绣，用的是我们黑龙江北方这边特有的左蚕丝丝线。漠河，对，漠河是满族的祖先，漠河族，距今已经有1300年的历史了。对，原来呢叫上京龙泉府。那我们的绣品呢，就是运用了我们地方的原材料，运用了我们传承的三角针针法，4至8层叠加。绣出来的作品呢，立体感比较强，色彩艳丽，像西方的油画一样，被誉为刺绣中的油画。
刺绣中的油画啊，我们能看一下有完成的产品。Oh, if you look at the first picture, the first painting right now is actually made of the national intangible cultural heritage, the folk handwork embroidery. And what's so special about it is the triangle stitch. The way that they use the triangle. Let's look at here. This is 这个就是三角针是吧？啊。So triangle stitch to make it more like a 3D. Well, that's a beautiful painting. 那幅画好像看过，那幅画是不是非常有名？
对，它是一幅摄影的作品，对，然后后来我们绣出来的。
所以它那个连木屋那个颜色也是绣出来的。
对，木屋它满底儿刺绣，木屋加太阳的反光。加这个雪形成的这个雪蘑菇的这种自然形态，都是刺绣出来、展示出来，
都是用的三角缝法、
三角针。对，它的房子用的是其他的针法，
房子是其他针法，但是我可以看出来，三角针的话，目前就是那个雪，所有有雪的地方，
对，山林、天空都是用三角针。
哦 ，right， 谢谢。来，我们看一下这幅画。So if you look at the painting closely, those white snow on the mountain, as well as on the rooftop and on the ground, they use the triangle stitch, the way of triangle stitch to present it, to express it in a really artistic way. And it's dubbed as China's oil painting, China's way of making oil painting. It's quite marvelous. 谢谢你。Halfway through our live stream already. I found so many interesting stuff here, really. and those cute faces. Everyone was so excited about those upcoming consumer products that we could find in this expo. Well, name one of your favorite province in China. Would it be Hainan province in your mind? Or would it be the one that we just looked at, which is the Heilongjiang province? And we've also, oh, sorry, 对不起. Also, I just bumped into someone. It's a mistake. Or would it be the most developed city in China, which is Guangdong province? Look at the cars. Remember at the beginning of the live stream, I told you guys there will be a consumer product called flying car, and here we are right now looking at the flying car. Just take a guess at how it flies. What techniques, what machines, what machinery they use to fly. It's called X10 X2. And its payload is 160 kilograms, and its empty weight of this flying car is about 680 kilograms. And it can fly for 25 minutes, which is close to 30 minutes with that. Let's see, this is, okay, Air Force. Right, it's, it used the, okay, right. Yes, I think I just had it right. Aerodynamics or air force is the thing that is used to power it up and fly in the sky. Now, halfway through the live stream, and I am a bit exhausted, as you can sense. And the very place we are in right now is quite popular. It's crowded as well, so I really need to shout a bit in my voice. And now, actually I just saw ice cream, but now let's get something with one of the most prominent liquor in China, Maotai. It's a type of rice wine that you would find. It's really popular in China's dinner table, and now let's just get a sneak peek of how Maotai tastes like, combining with ice cream. I haven't tried it before, but it's been so popular online and people love it. I think some people would even mix it with coffee. And now we are looking at the product of ice cream. Hello, just a quick interview, okay? Street interview. Is it okay? On TikTok. It's really fun to do. It's really, really fun to do. Just a simple question.
Yeah, so what are the questions?
Just about the ice cream. Have you tried Maotai before, the rice wine?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did try Maotai. Describe it to our audience on TikTok. How does it feel?
It's the alcohol level, frankly, is a bit higher than what I get used to, because I prefer.
It's whiskey, isn't it?
No, whiskey is not 56 degree. So it's Malta is around 56
yeah,
degrees.
it has. I think it has less than 50 once. So
I mean,
there are different
the
types.
ones that I tried was 56 degree, and normally if you drink scotch, you dilute it with the water, but in Malta you don't dilute it, so you drink it just a sec. That's why it's
right.
high, but the taste is very nice.
Is it first time in Hainan Expo?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Quite good. So
Quite
it's the
good.
first day.
Rate it from 1 to 10. How much would you introduce your friends and partners?
I mean, it's better I don't give it because I didn't finish yet.
Oh, you
but
haven't
it is
finished
at a
yet?
level of 7 to 8. No, just visiting one.
Oh, right. Can you tell us where you're from?
I'm from Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Are you here as an attendee or exhibitor?
No, actually, as an attendee because I represent Barilla, an Italian company. So, and I know Italy is guest of honor this year.
Oh, yes.
So that's why I just wanted to see the whole fair.
And did you just fly from Turkey?
No, I'm living in China.
You live in China, in Shanghai. What do you feel like about in this tropical island? What does this tropical island Hainan gives you a feeling of? Because given it is
we're quite closely following up the developments in Hainan. It's the targets to grow the economy Hainan in different aspects is closely monitored by us. It's impressive, and that's also the reason why I came here, in order to understand what will be the new projects here.
Right, it's a 6-day expo. How long are you going to be here?
I will leave on 30.
Oh, 13?
Yeah, just I came for 2 days.
Oh, right. Well, that's a pity, but glad to meet you here. Enjoy your Moutai ice cream.
I think it's a great marketing tool because.
Well, can you try in front of the camera? Because I think our audiences are keen to see how does the Moutai combined with ice cream taste like.
Let's see.
Now, can you tell me your name, please?
Yunesh.
Yunesh.
Chinese name?
Chinese, please.
Jintayang.
Well, just Turkey name. Turkish name.
Gunesh.
Gunesh. How? Yes. Okay. 1 bite and describe it.
So good. So good.
Well, your hand gesture just tells everything about it. Well, thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thank you. We'll see you. Now, I really wish I could share this with you. Sorry. Really wish I could share this with you guys. But as I'm getting really, really thirsty here in this hall, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finish it myself. I'm just gonna start it. Now, I think we're heading to hall number 6, right? Now, I can't do what he did, the hand gesture and the Now, that's a really strong feeling. That's good. It has a feeling of alcohol plus no, actually no powder. Wow. It's a strange feeling. I like it. Look at the texture. It looks like vanilla ice cream, actually. Well, speaking of Ningbo, what can you think of? Name me one thing. If you haven't heard of Ningbo already, then I would say one thing that comes up to my mind is the rice dumplings, the sweets that people would serve on China's Lantern Festival. That's really, really a common sweets and dessert to eat during China's Lantern Festival. But clearly, now, today here, we can't taste any Ningbo rice dumplings. It's a kind of dessert that's filled with black sesame's fillings. It's a really sweet one, and I love it. Hello， 您好，可以为我们介绍一下吗？
好呀，好呀，我为你们介绍一下捷克的百年品牌欧若拉水晶。然后可以看到我们在现场给大家带来了很多捷克的一些非常有这个捷克特色的水晶杯， 像水晶混酒杯，像为中国专门定制的水晶白酒杯，像这种超轻的可以说世界上非常轻的这个红酒杯、水杯一系列的茶具，包括上面的这个水晶吊灯，都是我们来自捷克的欧若拉水晶品牌。对。
咱们这边就是有没有宁波一些自己特色？为什么会带来捷克的产品？
像我们宁波的话是中东的一带一路的示范基地，我们很多包括来自中东国家的一些产品，像我们是来自捷克的一些产品，这是来自保加利亚的玫瑰系列啊，包括来自捷克的一些啤酒啊、蛋糕，对，都是通过宁波港口进口的。
Right. That's why, well, coming to Ningbo, well, one thing that you could think of is the Belt and Road Initiative. And Ningbo serves as a very important hub, now port in China, Ningbo port in China, one of the most developed ports in China, actually, to do these exports and imports with the Belt and Road countries. 哎，你好，能再我们介绍一下吗？
这个中东欧国家的产品，然后就提倡那个“一带一路”这个国家政策。然后像我们这边公司的话，就是主要给大家带了这个蜂蜜蛋糕以及一些很多的产品可以一起看一下。
I see. Thanks to Belt and Road Initiative, the cooperation with the Middle Eastern and European countries, now we have the chance, without going to Czech and without going to, without going to Czech Republic, we could get a taste of the president's favorite cake. Wow, president's favorite cake is Marlenka. Right, have you tried this before? I never heard of it, but I would love to try someday. Let's see, what else do they have in this expo?
Wow, the such a big pavilion. Wow.
Well, I'm from Jiangxi, not a parent, but now you know. I'm from Jiangxi province, and it's so familiar to see all the consumer products from my hometown. Let's see, what do we have? Did I try them before? Oh, let's actually go there, because I see something really interesting. Wow, those are all the cuisines of Jiangxi province. Oh my! They even brought this real model. Let's see, how many have I tried? I tried this before. This is chili with meat, stir-fried chili with meat, and chicken, black chicken. Oh, rice cake, one of my favorites. What else? I don't even know that. I think it's some radish peels. It's supposed to be radish peels. It says rural revitalization, a beautiful painting. Let's see what do we have here.
我们这边刚好在江西馆这边看一下是吧？那这边的话是我们的乡村振兴馆，展示的是我们江西的一些特色小吃啊，包括我们黄山黄也是我们的一些知名品牌，还有我们的太和乌鸡的一个系列的泰酒，这个也是一个比较好的一个养生酒，适合年轻人的。
Yes, and Hakka rice wine. I was about to introduce this one. So, well, you all know about Hakka people that spreading across the world, and being in Jiangsu province and Guangdong province and Fujian province, and I forgot the rest one. Actually, those four provinces are the places that inhabited by most of the Hakka needs in the world. And speaking of Hakka rice wine, they welcome. You know, Hakka means hospitality. So Hakkis, they like to be. They are so welcoming, and that's why they have the name by Hakka. Ke means guest, so they love guests, and this is one of the local specialties that they would introduce. They would use to serve the guests if they are visitors by their friend. Quite interesting. It's not really just products actually. So amazing to see. Oh, sorry. It's interesting. Well, all sorts of people that you get rushing. Let's see. Wood prawns. Wood prawns. Well, that's a beautiful scene. Well, let's see, what else do we have here? Now, 3 halls just aren't enough to get to know. Now my throat pains. Now, 3 halls just aren't enough to get to know, all this consumer products that you can find in China, because there's so many of them. I think we just finished hall number 7, and this is hall number 6. So this will be the second hall that we are visiting today. And this is Sichuan province. It's a middle province in China. One thing struck me really is that every pavilion, the provincial pavilion, they have this sort of EVs that they own by themselves. This is actually quite fascinating to learn that each province has learned, the importance, the significance of producing EV, because ultimately China is one of the biggest country in producing EV cars, and ultimately every province is putting so much effort into producing, the clean energy cars. And just by a glance at the Hainan Expo, you could just sense the trend in China. Oh, where are we? Where are we? Now, I'm gonna stop talking for a while, just let you get a first experience of visiting the expo. Well, Xiamen is actually one of my favorite cities in China. It's a cultural city. Wow, I can see people are lining up for what? Let's see. Well, there are certainly some kind of body language game going on. Is there any prizes? Can I get some? Ah, I see. 哎，请问一下，你们排队在等什么呀？
我不知道，我看到大家排都排了，拿这个去前面扫那个二维码，拿这个卡来这里排队，然后做游戏盖章，然后再去前面，
好，就可以领那个是吧？
是的，
领包什么
奖奖。
Lucky draws. That's a quite popular game. But there are camping sites, treadmills, face massage chairs. What else? Look. 去6号馆吧。Mission. Right. If you haven't noticed already, it does feel like a sense of Chinatown. Look at those architecture styles that we are looking at right now. mean, walking into this pavilion, well, which I think it's a combination of different cultural heritage as well as different famous food and dessert, street food from China that we can find here. And this is the main color is red and yellow, and really gives you a sense of how the old China, the ancient China's building looks like.
我们说有着很超维的拉开可能力的一个城市，这里面从我们上象限出土的一根500年前的得到一个超会。
Now, this trip is getting too happy for me. China Arab Expo. Well, I can see many Arabic language on the comment section. Would you like to have a look at the exhibition? Let's see. Is it? Oh no, that's the store. Sorry. Wow, this is a good place. Chongqing, my favorite place. Like, not first, then it's the second. The place that I like the most in China. Because I love the hot pot, as you could just see from the video. Now, ladies and gentlemen, leave your comments on which exhibition hall that you would like us to stop. Well, we just passed by Beijing and Yunnan, as well as Inner Mongolia, Changsha, Golden Province. Speaking of Yunnan, what can you think of? Actually, I can think of lots of flowers because they have this beautiful flower cakes and biscuits. Because, you know, it's a flower city, basically. They have planted all sorts of different varieties of flowers on there. City walls and roads and, you know, infrastructure, actually. And now here we are looking at the flower wall. Such a beautiful flower wall. I assume those are roses, pink rose, and red ones. Oh, love it. Sunflower, is it sunflower? No, it's not sunflower. Pardon me. Let's see see what else do they have.
中介。
Ah, it's real. Yes, it's real. Thanks to their efforts to bring those real flowers here. Ah. Now this is huge exhibition. If you haven't noticed already, I've changed my facial expression from being all expecting all the new things that I could bump into, and now into tired face. Well, I might be physically tired, but I'm not, mentally, because I'm still expecting lots of new things and products to see. Now, those ones we've looked at just a while ago, and I think we're heading to the last hall that I'm going to take you guys to visit today, which is hall number 8 actually. Yes, it's yet another provincial hall that we'll be looking at. 8. Right. China's huge, and the International Consumer Products Expo exhibition hall is huge as well. So bear with me for the last 20 minutes or so. We will be finishing in this hall just in a few minutes. Come. Right, let's see. That. Oh, right. Well, we just explored the pavilion of Jiangsu province. Well, yes. This is another city pavilion, actually. It's a city in China, a city in Jiangsu province that's famous for its ceramics. Can I just get someone to tell me more about those products that they brought? Because clearly they have something that's gallery level. $56,000 yuan. That's about $8,000 for that box. Right, so Jingdezhen porcelain that we are looking at right now, it's have produced pottery as early as in the 6th century. Well, yes, Jingdezhen is one of the major kiln sites in China, and we just get a taste of what it's like to have those exquisite, beautiful porcelain products. That was on that whole. That's interesting too. Let's see. Now on to our last stop. What we are looking at right now is a little turtle, which is exactly the name as our account is. little turtle, Lisa. Now, can I get a photo of this? This is a really cute size. Yeah. Ever want to visit the expo? Then, well, I'm not sure. Oh. Well, I'm still energetic. Can I get more photos? Oh. Oh. Now, picture time. Cool. Thank you so much. And oh, let's look at the screen again. It's the little turtle. So speaking of sea turtle, actually, so after 100 million years, sea turtle traveled a huge distance across the sea, and they work as they plays a very significant role in the balance of marine environment and marine habitat. So I think this hall is quite fitting to quite fitting to the theme of marine protection as well. So again, this is how we started our live stream. Lying on the bench, lying on the beach chair. Oh my, oh, that's really a good one. Got me. Now, well, if you ever come to Hainan, come and find me, and I'll lie down on a bench and enjoy as much as sunshine as you can with me here in Hainan province. Well, the live stream hasn't finished yet. We still have more places to visit. But I could see the efforts of this hall really getting the real sand. Wow. And sea stars. Now, just a few more seconds of lying on the bench. Now, I need to get to work. Get moving, get moving. Let's see. More emeralds and jewelry. Oh, this is from Yunnan as well. Colorful Yunnan. Now, I believe this is our last stop. Please stop me, okay? Because we've got so many things to explore today already. And those things, I collect them. Well, it's for collection, and those toys. Hey, hello. 非常能跟我大概介绍一下你们这个展馆吗？
好的好的。
Well, yeah, I got someone to help me.
这是我们这边马特的展台，然后在8号馆这个国货精品馆，然后本一次消博会呢，带来了非常多的这样我们的新品和热销的产品。是第一次来参加消博会？不是，已经是第2届了。
Right,
第2届。
second time, Pop Mart. Actually, to explain to start with, it's a really, really popular pop-up store, as its name sounds like. in China. It's really popular among the youngsters.
我们会带来跟消保会的这个联名的限定徽章，可以给大家看一下。
See, they even have the code brand. That's
圆圆小帅，圆圆潇潇和我们的 IP 帮你，他们对他们做了一个联名的这样的限定款的徽章。
Oh, yeah. So Hainan Expo, Pop Mart, and Bunny.
然后我们这次也特别为大家带来了充满浓郁国风的这样的产品，比如说我们比如说我们这一款邦尼的春和景明系列。那其实从我们的陈列的这个小娃娃的可以看出来，有琴棋书画的元素，也有梅兰竹菊的元素，也有一些汉服啊、古代发髻这样的不同的元素的点缀。主持人可以体验一下。
Okay, right.
对
Let's try one.
之前有抽过盲盒吗？
对，我抽过。还有其他的，我可以看一下。
也可以呀，可以，没问题。这边带来了特别多我们的热销的 IP 和
这个吧，
可以呀。邦尼的童心系列也是我们童心，对，童心系列它都是儿时的一些玩耍时的这种情景。对。
Yes. Okay. So Bunny playfulness. Let's get this one.
Right. Bunny nice.
Okay. So all the fun about Pop Mart is the moment of uncertainty when you open the box. It's like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. Okay. Well, it's a famous quote from Forrest Gump, but here we are, right here, to experience in Hainan Expo. Are you ready? Well, I am. Let's do it.
来，让我们见证奇迹的时刻。
You peel off this red card from this cardboard. Let's see. What can I get? So those are the things, actually, all the things that you could expect from those uncertainties are those. So let's see which one is it. Okay. Now I know which one is it. Take a guess.
很重工的，
Yes,
很重工的一款。
Well, I would say it's a beautiful one. The one with a hat. That's all the hints I could give you. And I'm not going to waste any more time because I can't really wait. Okay. So this is not. This is this. I'm sorry. I thought it was this one. 因为它有这个粉色的这个东西。
Oh, that one. 整理品在那边。
Oh, I see. So it's not here.
是的。有一个沉浸式的展
台。Okay, right.
然后非常可爱的一个滑梯款的小兔子。
Now that's the chocolate that I got from Pop Mart, and thank you for the chocolate.
That's a gift for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's terrific. I got a free gift. Well, as I said. Yeah. Okay, so
that's right. It's up to you.
I see. Well, that's the finished look of how Bunny looks like. 它是叫 Bunny 吗？
对 ，Bunny。
Okay, Bunny friend, thank you. 我说感谢。Right. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. Oh, they're getting so excited about this Pop Mart thing. And let's put this back. And thank you so much for giving me such an unexpected experience. And now let's continue our live stream. Okay. 我再转一圈，拜拜。Oh, they even have the bigger ones. It's a pity they don't have a huge box for that. So those handcrafts that we were looking at, oh, they even got Now let's get back to the little turtle Lisa because I love it. No reason. Now, if you look at the shoes, it's not flip-flops, but this is, if you look at the shoes I'm wearing now, it's one of the products that they have here, and they're gonna oh my, it's bumping up. Hi, who are you? My friend Lisa. Hey, happy day, isn't it? First day of Hainan Expo. Nod. Okay, yes. Well, that's the end of our live stream, and like I said, the purpose and the meaning of setting up this store is to raise the awareness of people for marine protection, especially for sea turtles, because as we all know, sea turtle is endangered species that it will be influenced by climate change. You know, it's people would they would even catch it. So it's really, really important to protect them in terms of the balance of marine habitat. Oh, and she even got she's passed for the Hainan Expo as a media, as a journalist. Okay, good for you, Lisa. Okay, that's the end of the live stream. So happy to spend the last 2 hours with you guys, and well, this will be it. This will conclude today's expo. But please stay tuned for the following live stream that we will be presenting you in the next few days. So stay tuned with the ongoing Hainan Expo. This will be the chance, a window for you to get to know about the Hainan Expo without going abroad. Okay. So as for the last few minutes before, because I don't want to let you go that quick. So we have 5 minutes. Let's see. Let's check out the shoes that they have here. So apparently they've got different types of the shoes, except for the ones like mine that are printed with the little turtle. I think there are these are the beach shoes that they could use on the beach. It's really convenient. I mean, one of the tips that I would give you if you're coming to Hainan, okay? One of the things to bring is flip-flops, okay? So those flip-flop shoes, take them with you because you will bump into the beach anytime if you go across the coastal roads by any chance. Oh, and they even have t-shirts. Let's see. There's some beautiful t-shirts. Beautiful t-shirts. Save the ocean. That's yeah, I could see. Those all of the products that they are exhibiting here are related to ocean protection and stuff. Yeah, and that's about it. That's the end of the live stream. Well, thank you so much. Bye. I'm gonna keep lying down on my bench while you guys keep visiting this expo online, okay? I'll see you.